Hi everybody, it's Diane from Tattered Edges Design with the Junk Journal Flip Through. This is closed with just a strip of fabric. It is not attached, it's not hemmed or anything. It is 5.5 inches across, 8 inches up and down. It has fabric covering the spine, which is a 5-hole stitch. It is scrapbook paper, Mod Podged and sewn to scrapbook paper. There are various trims and seam bindings around. Cover is collage with some gesso, part of a greeting card, scrapbook paper. That is this vintage postage stamp, which it could be religious, I don't know, but here's a good look at it so you can decide. Okay, it has 96 pages counting front and back. There's a journal card right here in the front on an old library card catalog I made. The back is blank. Scrapbook paper pocket. This flips up, coffee dyed. It's an old book plate image off the internet, some washi tape. This is scrapbook paper, scrapbook, ledger. Old book page with fabric, washi tape. This is an envelope, scrapbook paper tuck. It's a journaling card I made. Back is blank. Tickets. And I will point out I tore the flap off, to make this usable, and intended to cover what's, torn. But I liked it. I thought it kind of looked like clouds and it matches, and so I left it. It's intentionally left. This is a copy off an old postcard with some watercolor. This is printer paper, flips up, washi tape. This is a book page, fabric, rubber stamp, food coloring, dyed notebook paper, green stamps. This is an old sewing book page. I put some sewing tissue on there, some paper, a couple little post-it notes, fabric on a vintage book page. And now we're going back. So here's the sewing again. Ribbon, scrapbook paper pocket with paper trim, file folder made out of scrapbook paper, mini file folder. Fabric, scrapbook paper image. Paper over the text here, rubber stamp, washi tape. It's the other side of the envelope with a tag I made. Those are real postage stamps. Back is blank. Some ribbon here. The book page again. It's washi tape, a real postage stamp, fabric, and seam binding. This is scrapbook paper. It's a tuck. And this is a tag I bought off Etsy many years ago. It's sort of a heavy paper. Side pocket here with a coin, part of a coin wrapper. Translation card that has watercolor on it. This is a seed packet style envelope I made from a book page with some collaging. Rubber stamp down here. Scrapbook paper. Pattern tissue. Scrapbook. This is ledger paper sewn to a book page. A scrapbook, ribbon, fabric with some lace up there on coffee dyed notebook paper, part of an old map, washi, scrapbook paper flips out, graph paper with fabric. This is scrapbook paper with some sheet music, an 80s or 90s playing card there, I think. Lace, little yarn on the bottom. There's a pocket here, rubber stamp, booklet I made. It's scrapbook paper with blank papers in there. The scrapbook paper embellishments here. This is a stamp album page. Scrapbook paper flips up. Scrapbook, washi, 2 note papers. And that's a very old magazine snippet down there from the 30s or 40s. This printer paper with leaf printing on it, fabric, washi, little greeting card snippet down there, more leaf printing on this side with ribbon. This is the stamp album page again, and that is stamps that were there. They are supposed to be there. Now this one on this side I did add another pocket, scrapbook, magazine, 2 vintage playing cards, little rubber stamping around here, note paper, scrapbook, fabric, washi tape and real postage stamps, some lace, scrapbook paper, post-it note on math textbook, scrapbook, rubber stamp. Here's the Alice book page. It's not actually Alice in Wonderland, it's a different book, but it's the same characters. The scrapbook again, ribbon, little rubber stamp there. This is fabric and seam binding on coffee dyed notebook paper again. Washi, just a rubber stamp. This is vintage onion skin typing paper. I think a vintage note card. I'm not sure the age, but I'm pretty sure it's old. Rubber stamp, scrapbook, fabric. This is gift wrap. Gibson Girls there. Sorry about the sun. Washi tape. This is scrapbook paper. This is an internet image. Magazine. That's a real pressed fern and a real pressed phlox there. This is a book page. Scrapbook paper. Side tuck there. Index card with watercolor paint on it. Book page that's German, scrapbook, a Tim Holtz sticker, fabric. This is a lightweight vintage drawing paper. Some trims here, with a few papers attached. This is a coloring book page. Scrapbook, a little paper over the text there. 2 translation cards, which are German. This is a tuck I made. It's all scrapbook paper there. Paper doily, more real stamps, washi tape on the edge. The book page, it's got a decorative cut edge there on the top. Part of an old postcard. This is Tim Holtz wallpaper pocket with ribbon, a couple snippets there. It's a journaling card I made, seam binding on it, back is blank. Seam binding, rubber stamps here, the gift wrap again, ribbon and washi tape, fabric, scrapbook, rubber stamp, scrapbook. I did leave the information there, the artist for the note card. Onion skin again. This is a rubber stamp on vintage paper, fabric, washi tape, scrapbook paper, a long side tuck here with a long bookmark style journaling card I made. It's some vintage, some new. And the back again. So, like I said, it's in my Etsy shop now. Thank you very much for viewing and have a nice day out there.